Yo, what's poppin', everyone? It's your boy Bash. Playing a little search and destroy on Bailout. It's a quick game. Using my blinged out Famas. I have a silencer and heartbeat sensor on this bad boy. Heartbeat sensor. Now that's an attachment I don't really use too much. I'm not too fond of the heartbeat sensor. When I first heard about it or read about it, I thought this shit was gonna be like stupid overpowered. I thought it was gonna be like, oh my gosh, you can see where everyone is, but it's not. It's not that overpowered. It's not that good of an attachment, to be quite honest, in my opinion. I find that people sometimes, even myself, get too too taken by the heartbeat sensor. You're staring at it too much. You're paying too close attention to it instead of paying attention to what's right in front of you. And oftentimes it can get you killed. Just not paying attention to the game, just looking at the heartbeat sensor and depending on it a little too much, because there are, if people have the right perk setup, or if people are just a little too far out of the range or out of the radius of the actual heartbeat sensor, you're not gonna pick them up right away, and that could get you killed. That could get you messed up. But depending on how you use it, you can use it right. I mean, I think I'm using it right now. I can't really see where the people are. I can't hear them. So I'm kind of just sprinting, but taking time out of my sprint, here and there, taking breaks in my sprint to look at the heartbeat sensor in case I see the person come up. And I got lucky here. I found this guy not really looking towards me. So I was able to get him before he saw me, but he didn't come up on my heartbeat sensor. So I mean, perfect example of why you don't want to live and die by that heartbeat sensor. Now my other attachment, my silencer. I mean, I've talked about this tons of times, but I have a lot of new subscribers, and I'll get to that a little bit later. But I mean, I've said this tons of times, and I'll say it again. Silencer is probably my favorite attachment in this game. I think it is the best attachment in this game. Having the ability to stay silent, to stay off of your enemy's radar, it's priceless. You can't even put into words how advantageous that is. That coupled with Ninja Pro, so they really can't even hear you coming. The advantage that you have over your enemies, it's you can't explain it. Like they actually have to see you before they can react. Now, if you have a headset and you can hear them, or you have a UAV up and you can see them on your your mini map, then there's really almost, unless they're just running around and blindly just fire off a shotgun and get lucky for whatever reason, there's really no reason for you to not win that battle every time, just because, I mean, you have just an incredible advantage over them. They got to rely on pure reaction time and, their instinct and just how quickly they can, press their button. And some people have, quick reactions and they might get you, but the majority of people, they're going to be just out of luck. to say it frankly, they're going to be out of luck and you're going to have the upper hand over them. So, I mean, that's kind of how I approach this game. I'm using both of these attachments, I think, to my advantage. So, yeah, so right there, I don't know if you guys just noticed that, but when I pulled out that Predator missile, the PVR kind of got a little wonky, so the audio is not in sync right now, but I mean, not that big of a deal because you can barely hear the audio anyways. You're mainly going to be hearing my voice. Yay, but but yeah, just giving you guys that heads up in case you're wondering why you might hear sounds a little bit late. I'm going to leave the sounds in there because, I don't know, people like hearing the volume, so yeah. But getting to, other news, not really related to this game in particular. As you guys may or may not know, I have my first video up on Machinima. There's a video describing where you can find that. Another video somewhere in my library of videos. You guys can look for that. But yeah, I have my first video up. It was an FFA. It was an okay game. It was quick. It was just an introduction. And I got a lot of new subscribers from that. So, welcome to the channel. This is our channel. It's not my channel. So, yeah, if you guys have any input or anything, you want to say, or any suggestions you have, let me know. Thanks for subscribing. For those who are, who have been with this channel for a while now, I'm not going to abandon this channel by no means. I know there are a lot of people who just, who send all their content to Machinima and they just put up a trailer. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if that's what you do, I mean, that's cool. A lot of people can do that because that's kind of their niche. They were one of the first people to be on Machinima, and that's kind of their thing that they do. I don't think CNanners really puts any content on his own channel, for instance. He just puts up trailers. Same with Blame Truth. But they were some of the first people to ever be on Machinima. That's kind of their home. For me, it's not really my home. Machinima is more like, you know, it's a cool place for me to put up videos and get some exposure in the community and stuff like that. But by no means is it my home. This is gonna be my home, and I'm still gonna always post videos here. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do like 2 videos a week here, 2 videos a week there. But I'll probably balance it out between the both, you know, Machinima as well as my own channel. I don't know if I can come up with 4 videos a week, but you know, there'll be a lot of content. I'm gonna keep up with this channel for sure. So no fear, don't worry about me, you know, selling out on this channel or not keeping up to date with this channel. I'll definitely keep up to date with this channel, and you know, I'm always listening to what you guys have to say. So yeah, thanks to all the subscribers. That was the end of that game. It was quick. Yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the heartbeat sensor. I want to hear your thoughts on that. But yeah, 9-0 was flawless. So yeah, that's all. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Peace.